Hello again. We will be reacting to We Have a Climate Emergency by that, shitty teacher. And, let's get into it.
Hello, students. I was in bed after watching the news,
And first off, I am not your student. I wasn't even invited to this class. I would quit right now and throw a desk at you.
and I couldn't sleep. So I dragged myself here, turned on all the lights, and I just felt like I absolutely needed to say something.
Oh, you don't deserve sleep.
Now, I know this isn't going to come out so eloquently because I haven't rehearsed it, and I'm just going to talk from the heart. Do you see what's going on here? Live stream continues in a moment. You know what's going on? Advertising.
That is not advertising. That is the news from Canada. CBC News, the National Climate Change Warning. Border reopens and the fourth wave. What does that have to do with it?
The news, advertising by the beef industry, all of the meat industries.
I have no idea what you're saying. Could you speak a little louder? Oh wait, you can't speak at all, right?
Dairy industry and the egg industry. They're the ones.
What does this have to do with the beef, meat, and egg industry? What does that have to do with just a live stream continues in a moment?
Who pay the bills, and that's why we're not learning the truth about what's really going on with climate change and how we can, as individuals, make an impact to change that.
Raging fires, rushing floodwaters, and more frequent heat waves. It's all going to become more common in the years ahead, and it's all because of human activity. Just some of the main takeaways from a new UN climate change report out today, one the Secretary General calls a code red for humanity. Well, to talk more about these issues, we're joined by Catherine Hayhoe, climate scientist and chief scientist for the Nature.
Okay, so they literally said it was a code red for humanity. So now we have here the guy on the way left there, Ian Hannah-Mansing. He's the reporter. Then we have this climate scientist and this other climate reporter. Now watch how ridiculous this conversation is.
Look how ridiculous you're looking right now. Be sure to look at that.
Conservancy and
Wait. Is she literally wearing a V-neck shirt? That is not a U-neck. What the heck? You're not even wearing the right shirt. That's a V-neck.
Here, Lewis, a climate reporter with Gimlet's How to Save a Planet podcast. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
And Kendra, let's start with you, although I'll ask both of you this question. You know, thinking of our viewers have probably heard all day today the headlines about red alert and climate.
Oh, yeah, red alert. Yeah, like that, all that thing. Yeah, we've heard about that all the time.
Emergency and
It's a fucking emergency.
No shit, it's an emergency! You're just making it worse!
they've all sounded very dire.
That's because it is a dire situation.
How would you sum up what this report means?
Maybe I'm a little bit kind of Pollyannish these days, but for me,
How about you don't be?
the big
Okay, you're racist. Very racist. She said, how about you don't be Pollyannish? Like, hey, that's racist of you to say that.
biggest takeaway is that we still have time to act on climate.
They literally said it was a fucking emergency. The fuck's your problem?
Hey, what's your problem, Katie Karen?
You know how hard it was for me to find these people's names? Because they don't have any proper titles underneath them. There's no name here. I had to Google and try and find all kinds of combinations. Like, I'm fucking
You could have been banned on Google.
tired. I want to be in bed right now.
Oh, you don't deserve a bed. Like, you don't even deserve a house.
And I have to get up and be the reporter? I am just a middle-aged woman here in the middle of suburbs.
That doesn't look like a middle-aged woman to me. That does not look like a middle-aged woman to me.
Why are these guys not doing their job?
Hey, they're doing their job to be a news reporter. You're just doing your job just to end people's lives.
Okay, starting off, Ian Hanemansing.
Hey, whatever the heck did he do? He did nothing wrong.
Who had this tone of like, oh, we're just so tired of hearing about it. How about you give us a positive spin? Like, what bullshit? Kendra. That's her. Okay? That's the best that I could find of the spelling of her name.
We're not blind. We can obviously see it. And we can see this lovely news reporter's face. Please do not bully this woman. Never. Not that lady teacher. This news reporter over here.
Fuck you. Fuck all of you.
Oh, fuck you too.
Fuck the other woman who's about to talk. And fuck you to Justin Trudeau. I'll be showing you these signs a little bit more.
Where the heck did Justin Trudeau come from?
I just wanted to get that started and out of the way.
Change. That we're not sort of past the point of no return.
We're not past the point of no return. They are literally sounding a code red, and everybody doesn't give a shit. Nobody cares about the future of the world, of the planet, their own children. There are forest fires everywhere. The polar caps are melting. Do you know how many animals are dying? You don't give a fuck about the animals, do you?
They do care about the animals, but we need them for protein. If we didn't have meat, your taste buds wouldn't taste meat at all.
You know, every time there's a fire, does anybody think about all the animals that are being displaced and running for their lives? Their babies behind them? It's devastating.
Hey, our like, everyone in the planet Earth is more important. Like, we all need to survive. Like, we need to eat and do all this crap to live. And you're just trying to end people's lives while you're trying to do your job. Oh, wait, you don't deserve a job.
All you care about is your own personal little spot on the world. Well, guess what? We don't own this planet. We are only borrowing it from the future generations. And you know what else pisses me off? Is all the young people who think that this is a big joke.
It is a big joke because you're the one that's making it up.
I'm gonna be dead. All these people are gonna be dead. You're the ones who are gonna have the problem.
Hey, you're gonna be the one that's ending up dead first because they were born at a different time than you were.
I am trying to help you.
Oh, you're just making the Earth worse. You say that you're trying to help. That's not helping.
Still things we can do to mitigate and avoid the worst effects.
And Catherine, what about you?
My response would be similar. The biggest takeaway is that the future is in our hands.
That's right. So are you talking about how we should stop eating meat, dairy, and eggs?
No, they would never talk about that on a news station like this one. Why would you say that?
This has a giant eco footprint. It's like the elephant in the room. Are you talking about that?
What was there an elephant in the room? An elephant wouldn't be in a room because it'd be too big.
It's up to us what the future will look like.
Yes. Are you vegan?
Now, the
But we would never be vegan. If you force us to be vegan, I would never go vegan.
window of time we have to make that decision is closing fast.
Yep.
Some impacts are inevitable because they've already happened.
That's right.
But overall, we still are able to avoid the very worst if we act now.
Who's gonna act now? You?
Everyone except you.
I don't hear you talking about veganism at all.
Veganism isn't even a thing.
I've never heard you talking about veganism every time I hear you.
And that is a
No one would talk about veganism in a news station again like this.
message to energize us and to give us hope.
Okay.
We don't need hope. We don't need fairy tales.
Yes, we do need fairy tales because fairy tales help the children sleep, and hope helps us do everything that we need to do.
We need action. We don't need...
We don't even... I know we need action just to help climate change, but we don't need action for that.
to keep talking.
So, Catherine, let's talk about specifics here. What are some of the things that people who are watching here in Canada ought to be doing?
Oh, good. So this is the part where they're going to talk about the meat, dairy, and egg industries, right? And how we
No, never. They're not going to talk about those industries.
should just start banning these right now and
They would never ban these.
stop giving subsidies to them, and how we should be giving subsidies to people who are growing actual food and not bodies that are going to be murdered, right? Oh, I can't wait for this.
Well, we often think I'm just one person, and this is
One person can do a lot.
When they're older, they can't do a lot as they could originally.
One person like me has 70,000 followers just for sitting here and trying my fucking best.
You don't even deserve followers. And you're not even popular than freaking Mr. Beast or even Dream. Like, you don't even deserve to be popular.
some global issue. I'm not a prime minister or a CEO or a celebrity. What can I...
That's right, and so you can do something. Everybody
Hey, but they are verified on YouTube, so that means something.
can do something. When you're in the store, veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds in your shopping cart.
No, we would put every meat that you can find on the cart and nothing else. Vegan.
Because peace, world peace, and ending climate change, peace and all of that begins on your plate. So
Why would it begin on your plate? It began on Earth, dude.
open up your heart and fucking do something.
Hey, they are doing something. You're not.
do? It turns out the single most important thing that each of us can start with is talking about it.
Talking? Are you fucking kidding me? How many
We need to talk about everything that people can know about it.
years have we been talking? Is anybody listening to Greta Thunberg? Is anybody listening to the
I have no idea what that is. That sounds like a silly name.
actual climate scientists who are not influenced by these industries? People like you. Look at your face. Oh, how about we talk about it some more? Like,
Why don't we look at your face, that vegan teacher? Looking ugly. V-neck shirt. Why do you have a V-neck?
you know, if there's a fucking burning building in your neighborhood, how about we all talk about it? I wonder what we should do.
Well, if the fire has already been dealt with, then the news could cover it. And this is what would be happening like last night. That's what would be happening right now.
Maybe we should take out the water pistols and just like just attack it that way. Oh yeah, or maybe we should just throw a little bit of dirt on it. I'm not sure. I don't know, but you know what? Let's just go watch some other YouTubers who are just more fun.
The only YouTubers that are fun are myself.
Let's just go and buy some ice cream while we think about it. How about we have a burger while we
Hey, I would love mint chip ice cream right now.
think about it? Fucking morons.
Having a
Hey, you're the moron here.
conversation about why it matters and what we can all do to help fix it in our place of work, our school, our place of worship, our neighborhood.
You're at work. Are you telling everybody that you're vegan right now? This is your job.
No one told you anything.
You're on the air. You are literally on the news.
Yes, they are on air, but they're not listening to you at all. Deaf one.
Are you telling everybody to stop eating meat? I don't see you doing that. There's not even a conversation going on.
I heard Ethan. By the way, if you want to see my Ethan Trace video, then go on my channel and find it. It's pretty disturbing. I don't know.
Unbelievable.
What we can do is pretty much anything. The sky's the limit.
And okay, how about you name those things?
Hey, we can do everything if we set our mind to it. But you? Nah, never.
Go ahead. Talk about how when we go to the store we should not be buying cow's milk. Are you gonna say that?
Hey, we need milk to help grow our bones and teeth. Like, I'm especially 5'1.5". I'm really short.
We should buy oat milk and soy milk. Just do this, okay? Do it. Don't buy dead animals in the store.
But we need protein. We need more protein in our bodies than we need.
You see lobsters in the store, yell that there's animals being tortured here. Do something. Don't just sit there.
Conversation is the very first place to start, and it's something that we can all do.
We have
We're just talking about it, cause... Alright, I've done the video here. I will see you guys in the next one.